What's up, guys? It's your boy Neck here, and I'm here with the resident beast, also known as Conny.
Whatever. What?
Oh man, gonna let that go. Just coming today with a bit of a commentary, just going over some of our gameplay as that guy dolphin dives into nowhere. Just showing you guys how we play, and maybe you can learn something, or yeah, just share our thoughts about the game.
Yeah, it was something that I guess Nick sort of, I don't know whose idea it was, but it's similar to the Vault Hunters thing, except with, like Nick said, more tips of what we do, how we think.
Yeah,
without trying to sound too understanding of how we're not that great, but we hold our own, as I always say.
Just wait till you see the end score game.
yeah. This game, we got this last night, and we both chuckled. we were sort of like, it's we should explain. It's on cargo and it's multi-team.
Yep.
And it's just me and Nick.
I'm dry. Yep. Are you watching my view, or am I watching?
I'm watching my view.
Oh, me too. Yeah. All right. So,
I guess one of the things to point out is we're gonna show this game from both Nick's and my perspective, and we are constantly always moving around. I mean, Nick and I have talked about this.
UAV awaiting orders.
Right, Nick?
Yeah.
UAV inbound.
Yeah, and it's about going and looking for or anticipating the gunfights rather than waiting for the gunfights to come to you.
Yeah, we're basically maximizing the potential of meeting people and meeting enemies, trying to find as many engagements as possible rather than sitting back and being passive about it. You need to have some sort of aggression.
Yeah, and that's all part of being a team player and winning the game, I guess. You want to make up for the players in your team that aren't playing so well, and you really need to make up that gap so you do get that win, and that safe, comfortable win.
Yeah. Well, the closer games are exciting to play.
Yeah.
It's funny because Nick and I play with each other quite a bit, and it's really not a situation where we could be down 10 points, 10, 20 points, and I'll be like, yeah, we'll be right.
Transitioning.
Yeah.
But that's just my mindset there.
Yeah.
I just assume everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's when it's a bit more exciting, when you're going for the comeback.
Yeah. And we've had a few good comebacks recently.
Yeah.
When he tags down.
Yeah.
UAV on standby.
So
Friendly UAV inbound.
what were some of the things you wanted to talk about, Nick?
Confirmed.
So in this game, I don't know if I think here you see Conny really hugging the walls, and I think that's a big part of the constantly moving things that you need to be behind cover, and like I always try to keep in mind, like always be the hardest target to hit.
Yeah. It becomes like it's like learning how to navigate a map. I think that's a major thing. I've already posted it before, where map knowledge, player movements, knowing how to move around. It's all part of being good at the game. Comes with experience, knowing where to look. Like here. Yeah.
And guys, let us know if you want us to like look over anything in particular, like map knowledge, or like player movements or stuff like that. Let us know if you want us to go over that in detail or whatever.
Yeah. Again, one of the things that I think we touched on earlier when we were talking just off camera was knowing how to control the engagements. When to hip fire, when to aim down sight, when to run away. Like that's an important skill that I've had to learn. Specifically, is when to give up on a gunfight.
Orbital VSAT on standby.
As you get the orbital.
Yeah.
And for me, I think that's something that I still need to improve on as well, because I do aim down sights a bit more than what I should be doing, and I think that's definitely from MW3 and me constantly using marksman and using that as a sweeper to just find everyone on screen. But yeah, it's and I think that's a bit of like relearning the basics and like adjusting your pace out to the specific game.
You're playing,
even though like MW3 and Black Ops 2, they're both COD. To me, they're still very different games.
Yeah.
The way you approach it needs to be different as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the rage that people had when this game first came out. Is they couldn't play it the same way as NW3, and
I'm guilty of that.
yeah, I mean, I definitely am. But you know, again, when you accept it for what it is, its flaws, its pros, its cons,
Yeah.
and just adapt.
All in all, I think it's really good. I mean, I thought that they were like listening too much to the community feedback in terms of like giving ghosts like that thing where you're not hidden unless you're moving.
I like that though.
Yeah, I really like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
UAV inbound.
At the end of the day, there's still a lot of things with the game that that frustrates me. I mean, the game seems to be made for the average to below average players. It really seems to hate anyone that's good at it because it's constantly trying to kill you.
yeah. So do you say that in terms of like bouncing betties and like
Yeah.
stuff like that, or
I mean, I think even just with basic stuff like map design. You know,
Okay,
when there's
yeah,
so many head glitching spots, when you can't walk or turn a corner without having to look at 3 or 4 different areas rather than before it used to be 2 or 3.
yeah,
All the vertical,
yeah.
different vertical sites and, you know, vantage points. It's
I think though that's something that you do get used to, and
get used to.
For me, I try to use the head glitching spots to my advantage, like as in move from cover to cover and use those head glitching spots to pick off people easily.
Yeah. I mean, I try to do that sometimes, but I mean, one of the things you guys might notice is when we watch Snake's gameplay as well is I play a lot more reckless. Like I run around corners and just I don't really slow down too much. Whilst Snake's a bit more I wouldn't say careful, but you're a bit more mindful of your engagements.
I think, but
This is my Houdini act here.
Enemy down.
yeah, let's just be quiet and magic happen.
Almost complete.
I don't know how I survived. But yeah,
Enemy down.
I'll take it.
Friendly canine unit in your AO.
Yeah,
It's one of the things as well. With the pick 10 system,
Orbital VSAT
we
awaiting
both
orders.
have different loadouts just based on our playstyles.
yeah,
Because I run around so much and don't really want to have to think about where I'm running to. I use flak jacket and tech mask. While Snake's more.
Good effects. Target
yeah.
destroyed.
I don't run flak
Sales.
jacket
Your
or
mission directive has been achieved.
KIA.
or what's it called?
Target affirmed. Gun
Tac
tech
mask.
Yeah.
But I guess it's because I don't run around.
But instead of those things, you use things like C4 and
Yeah.
stuns, which I don't use at all.
Yeah.